Welcome gamers to this spooky edition of My Games Lounge as we look at the best horror games 2018 that you can play this Halloween. Keep watching this video for a look at 12 scary games that you can get on board with for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC and or Nintendo Switch. These are all going to be playable on Halloween this year and you'll be able to vote for your favourite right at the end, so make sure you're picking which one that stands out to you. I'm Respawn Roscoe reading out the details that Kat's provided on My Games Lounge. The link to the article is in the description. Let's get going with the best horror games to enjoy this Halloween 2018. We start the list with a game that's out today, gamers. Call of Cthulhu is out on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and the PC, launching today. This is a game by the guys at Focus Home Interactive based on the classic pen and paper RPG where you'll be playing a private investigator dealing with the breaking up of reality and your own personal demons as well in this adventure. Now, we've just reviewed the game on mygameslounge.com and it's actually come out as a really good entertaining game. You can catch the review, the link is in the description guys, go check it out. This one's a really good one for Halloween and it's brand new too, so well worth a look. Next up, we've got Friday the 13th, the game, which has been free on the PlayStation Plus angle recently for all the horror stuff that you enjoy, either playing as Jason or get chased as Jason. Now, the game itself did get in for some criticism due to some of the bugs in there, but generally speaking, in terms of a Halloween scarefest and a bit of a laugh between friends, it's well worth picking up, especially on the PlayStation 4 as it has been free. But if you're on the Xbox One or PC, you should be able to pick it up at a reasonable price and have a decent bit of a laugh, getting those friends together and smashing them in the face, chasing them down as Jason, or just trying to run away. Next up, we have Outlast. Yes, the original. Kat has chosen the original Outlast as the original because it's the most entertaining and scary of the Outlast series. She's played it for a number of times, playing as the journalist looking for answers within Mount Massive Asylum, and you can't hold a weapon. All you can do is take photos and try and figure out what's going on whilst you avoid getting your head ripped off by a not so friendly beast. Whilst there is a sequel out which is well worth playing, the original Outlast remains the game of choice for Kat over on mygameslounge.com as one of the scary games that you should play this Halloween. There should be absolutely no surprises that this one makes the list. Resident Evil 7 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC is a must play for anyone that's a fan of survival horror games or the Resident Evil series this Halloween. It is one of the most scary games of this generation and also one of the best. It really did upgrade the Resident Evil series from just being an action game and turned it back into the horror that we all remember, even taking it further with this just strange and sadistic world that you enjoy from a first person perspective. Certainly is one of the best horror games to enjoy this Halloween. Up next, we have Until Dawn. If you're on the PlayStation 4, this is a great horror adventure game where you play as teenagers on holiday in a cabin up in the mountains, and there's a disappearance of two sisters and a very crazy guy who's coming after you to stalk you. The game has a butterfly effect system that means every choice you make will affect what happens in the game. It's about 8 hours, but you can go through it numerous times, and it's one of those ones that's really worth playing this Halloween, especially if you want to have a go solo and see exactly what happens to these different characters depending on which options you choose. Certainly one to pick up if you want in a little bit of action this Halloween. Layers of Fear is next up on the list, guys, as it comes out on all formats: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. It was brought out in February 2016, but it still stands up now as one of the scary psychological thrillers to enjoy, and it's a story in the mind of an artist who's got a disturbed past, and you'll be using the environment around you and the clues to help the artist complete the painting. There's multiple endings, all the kind of scary, spooky things that go on through the adventure as well, and it certainly looks a freaky one to enjoy if you enjoy a first-person adventure story that's a little bit scary on Halloween night. One for you VR people out there. The Impatient is by the creators of Until Dawn, and it's available on the PlayStation 4 but only with VR. It's going to take this kind of scary idea to the next level, because obviously it's wrapping you up right in the adventures of what happened before Until Dawn. It was released very earlier this year, and it's a psychological thriller played from the first person perspective, as you would expect in a VR game. And you're a patient within a psychiatric hospital, and the doctors are testing you for memory loss. But there's lots more going on, and it's all to do with what happened in the previous times before Until Dawn. One to check out. This next one is a game that I personally really enjoyed, and Kat did too, as she's picked it to go on this list. Now, it's a little bit older, and it's not quite perhaps as scary as some of the games out there, but it really is a chilling story, and one that does have a few twists along the way. It's out on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. A Murdered Soul Suspect didn't get such huge appreciation back in the time, but I think it's one of those cult classics that's well worth playing, as you take on this idea of the Bell Killer, hunting them down as you get killed by mysterious forces investigating more murders by this person. As you play the ghost, it really is a cool adventure with a great story and a good ending. This is one of those sequels that was actually better than the original, according to Kat. The Evil Within 2 is next on our list, and it's for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. It's another third-person horror game, really cool adventure, traditional Resident Evil developers behind this one, so you do enjoy those kind of Resident Evil jump scare moments and crazy antics that go on in this union in order to rescue your daughter Lily from what's been going on, following on from the events of the first game when everything really didn't go quite right. It steps things up. It's a really good adventure to take on, one to check out this Halloween, guys. This is the first of two space-based sci-fi horror games, and we're going to go with Prey, because this is quite a quality game from Bethesda for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Studying an alien species on a space station called a Typhoon, they escape, of course, and you need to use quite a number of different weapons and different abilities around the facility in order to survive and escape. But the twist is that you can use these mimics abilities and make yourself more alien as you go through the game. There's lots of choice involved in this. There's lots of scary moments in the game, as the mimics can be anything in the environment. Well worth playing Prey at all, even if it's not Halloween. As promised, the second game is Alien Isolation, to pick up this sci-fi horror vibe for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. There's not many Alien games out there that are genuinely scary or even good to play, to be honest, but Alien Isolation, whilst it isn't perfect, is a really good scary game to play this Halloween. It's all based around the fact that you're Ripley's daughter looking for her mother, but one of the xenomorphs is out on the loose again, and it will chase you down using its own AI to hunt you. Nothing is predictable, but for a few scripted moments, that alien does what it wants when it wants, and it will come for you whatever you are doing, so be brave. In at number 1 on our list might not be the scariest game, but there certainly are some scary moments in Dying Light. Dying Light is available on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC, and it is one of the best games of this generation. A game that we absolutely love on mygameslounge.com. It's on the Steam sale for Halloween. It's also on sales on other networks too. It's well worth playing it. It's so much fun, and when the night drops and those night stalkers come out, it does get a little bit intense and scary. Plus, there's the cool multiplayer mode where you can be the night stalker and hunt your friends down, or you can be one of those humans getting hunted and try and outsmart that zombie, your friend. It really is a cool game. Well worth picking up Dying Light again anytime, never mind just Halloween. That's the list, guys. I hope you've enjoyed listening to it. If you have, do pick your favourite in those comments, whether it's My Games Lounge or on YouTube, guys. I want to know, of the ones, which one would you pick? Is it going to be Resident Evil 7? Is it going to be Prey? Or is it going to be the new game Call of Cthulhu? Or one of the others? Pick them in the comments. Let me know which one your favourite is after watching our video on the best horror games 2018 to enjoy this Halloween. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you've really enjoyed the video and you've checked out the article on My Games Lounge in the description, plus the review. Like the video, subscribe to the channel and share this around, please, guys, if you did enjoy it. Super appreciate any support you can for the channel, and I will see you guys next. I'm going to leave you with some other videos on My Games Lounge YouTube channel. Bye bye.